My name is Socrates, and there is a quite enormous problem on my side. Of course, I'm explaining it right now. If you probably heard about me, right? Yeah. The thing is, I come from very, very long time ago. If you see the timeline of people living here on this land, I would live probably 3,000 years ago, and I should be dead 3,000 years ago. But well, I'm here right now. What year do we have? 2025. Alright. So, how is the world in big 2025? Do we have flying mounts? Do we have what do we have? I can't even imagine. Yeah, you also don't know, but you live here. It's not that hard, right? No. So there is a lot of concepts. Of course. Okay, don't trouble yourself. You probably want to know something about me and my life. No problem. I love talking about my life, my inventions, my discoveries. There's a lot of them. They were mainly made up here, in my mind. And they were never real. They were just thoughts. My job is to think. And your job is to do anything you want with my work. I don't know if my job would be valuable here in this economy in big 2025. But back in my day, it was crazy. They loved me. I miss those days. Never mind. It would be a long, very long story for me to tell you about everything. So I would probably focus on the one and I have the best memories with. Yeah, of course. As you may know, or you don't, you will find out right now. I loved spending time with sweaty men in the bathtub. Yeah, we had the greatest bathtubs in the world. Exactly. They were one of a kind. Yeah. Greece was full with such buildings, and I couldn't be more grateful. Yeah, they are just huge buildings. They were full of sweaty men. And you like it or not, I have so many great memories from that time. Thinking in those structures was impeccable. I couldn't achieve such an amazing concentration anywhere else. Sorry, but I got brought to that time of my thoughts, and you may probably see a tear rolling down from my eye. Yeah, miss those days. I will tell you, they were the greatest days of my entire life. We were putting our you don't want to hear about that. Is that a taboo right now? Oh, yeah. We loved it back then. It was so amazing. We were just connecting our bodies. Yeah. Imagine that. 5 men connecting into one living organism. Someone said that very strong connection provoked an intensive thinking. Yeah, we call that the brainstorm. Yeah, it was invented back in my days, and we are so proud of it. How do you brainstorm in big 2025? Oh, so you also have a special dedicated room for that. That's a plus. That's a great advantage. You are not naked and you are not sweaty. Oh, who would have thought? You just de-evolved. You must try it sometime. Maybe the times are different, but oh, yeah, that's gonna be a great example. We were putting our worms into each other's glutissimus maximus. Yeah, the glutes, you call it the glutes. Right now you call it the cats. Okay, so you understand me. So we were putting our worms inside another man's cat. Cat? Yeah, okay, cat. Okay, I'm saying that correctly. So imagine me standing behind some fellow gentleman and just putting my into to his... okay, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I just love that memories. They are awesome. And yeah, I'm just gonna put that down. Okay? Or maybe you need another example. Maybe you're more visual learner, not like me. I'm just a concept guy. Okay, you understand me. So I'm just gonna put that back here. And quick question, why is that worm colorful? I've never seen one of those back in my days. Is it alive or what? You make those. Why? Oh, probably for a representation. Like I just did. Is that right? I do it. Oh, yeah. And how do you call it? Thumbs up. Okay. Yeah, we were also putting these in the glutes, in the cats. Excuse me. Cat. Our fellow friends. And we were forming a immersive bonds with each other, if I'm allowed to say so. But yeah, our brain power was significantly increased those times, and I tell you, the sweat of other men was giving us another boost. Yeah, it was a significant increase of our brain power. What is more, even more important, we're spending whole day in that bath. Yeah. I tell you, the bonds, the friendships that were a final product of our expeditions inside our minds and inside our guts could result in breathtaking inventions and explorations. Yeah, you do that? Why did you resign from... I'm sorry, I'm just looking at that worm because it brings me so much memories. The memories are coming back, and they are the most beautiful memories of my life. Yeah. Our worms could not do that. Movement. But that even makes me more enthusiastic about your evolution. If you can do that with your worm, I'm telling you, it's amazing. Right. So, one of the biggest inventions of our time spending in that bath. I don't know how you call it. We call them baths. Full of sweaty, muscular men. It was amazing. It was actually the best thing of my life. Not one of the best. It was the best thing that happened to me. So, I'm sorry. I'm just running around and not getting right into the clue. And the clue is maybe bring that culture back. Bring baths and full of sweaty men. And I'm literally telling full of sweaty men. Bring that back. I think the world would be a better place. Full, and it would be full of new, brilliant ideas like mine, or a lot of my friends that are not here, sadly, because if they were here with me, I would bring that cultural thing back myself. I think that every man should experience that. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening about that. And I hope you will take my word as granted and try it yourself. Thank you so much. Have a good night.